Kent, take over mo na.
Sige na, take over muna, Kent. Kasala.
Kailan di? Gamala pa po ako. Nakapangapi.
Kent, ikaw na, Kent. Para mabilis tayo. Kent.
Si Christian lang,
Ay,
te.
Christian.
Hindi ko kanta warranty.
Try daw. Sige, okay. Warranty.
Ako na ba, te?
Guarantee issued.
Oo, aral
Ayan
siya.
Ayun na.
Ayan, sige, go. Sige, basahon ko na. Sige. So, warranty, written guarantee issued to the purchaser or of an article by its manufacturer, promising to repair or replace if it is necessary within a specified period of time. So, balanta naman kung ano yung warranty nga ginatawag. Halimbawa na lang, kung magbakal ta cellphone, so may ara siya sang warranty.
May warranty.
Or may guarantee ng service. O, sige, next ate.
Importante lang ka, hindi mo na masang tanan.
Yung mga approaches. Two types.
Oh, sige. Warranties are
Ano,
accounted
wala.
for using two approaches, namely expense as incurred approach. Actually, hindi siya ginagamit sa accounting principles. Ginagamit lang ni siya nga approach sa taxation na subject. So, kaya ang warranty, mag-entry ka lang kung may ara nga nagawa
Anchor mo na.
nga occur. So, So, next ate. So, next is the accrual approach. Recognition of liability for estimated warranties arises each time a sale transaction occurs. So, are siya ang ginagamit para sa, amo na ning nagamit nga approach para sa accounting. So,
Financial reporting.
ang entry niya naman is debit warranty expense, warranty expense, credit estimated warranty liability, and then pag may ara na natabo nga na accrual na siya, so mag-entry ka na sa
hindi siya
na-accrued.
accrual, na-incurred na.
Na-incurred na gali siya, ate, sorry. Na-incurred na siya, so mag-entry ka na sa estimated warranty liability, then credit cash. So, amo na siya ang accrual approach. So, sample problem na to dayon.
Wow.
Sige.
What amount should be reported as warranty expense?
So, number 2, what amount should be reported as warranty liability at year end? So, balaan nyo naman ni Guru, uy.
Wait lang, mag-answer kami.
Saglit lang.
Oo, ate, answer ka mo.
2 minutes.
Oo,
2
sige.
minutes.
2 minutes daw. 2 minutes, 2
Charot,
minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay, wait. 2
Wow.
minutes lang,
Sige ha.
Okay,
Walang choices. Walang choices.
Wala choices. Kaya nyo yan. Iku. The answer.
Ano, number 1, what is warranty expense?
For the current year.
720? Oo, sabi na ka natin. 720, tama Karen? Karen, din ka na.
Wait lang. 2. Wait. 3 year, 300. 2-4 times, 2-4 times 300.
Tapos 170 minus 170? 55? 550?
Pag
Ang liability?
Hindi, Tama, te.
Tama?
Pag ginalas ng warranty, ang sagot sa
Ayun. 550.
550. Okay, sige. Wow,
Parang-
2 minutes. May 2 minutes to. Galing kung may timer, no? Ikaw pa.
Wait lang, wait pa kasabat si Christian.
Christian daw. Christian.
Ay, Christian, ikaw ba na nagambal na 2 minutes pa nga?
number 1, 720. Number 2, 550.
Sige, 2 minutes tayo ha. 2 minutes rule.
Oh.
Ayan. Sorry na.
Char, bright ba?
Next. Karen. Karen.
Wala naman
Okay,
signal.
next ate.
Next na.
Wala kami
Try mo lang.
Wala kami kadbate. Sige na, nabasa na naman. Next na lang.
Sige natin.
Sige.
Namot ko.
Sige.
Ate, pwede na lang ko pa, sa iyo, ate, Gwads, ng about sa provision. Medyo hindi ko, bisa diri, gid.
Naintindihan? Sige daw.
Kung ano ang provision. Hindi, ikaw, pumangkot ko, ate.
Ako?
Wala siya signal.
Wala siya. Accounting
Kung ano lang ang
treatment.
provision natin.
Definition daw, te.
Ang definition, ito siya,
Kung
ang
ano
definition niya.
Kung ano.
When we say provision, it's the, lang siya, liability of uncertain timing. Ibig sabihin, uncertain siya ba if it is ma-incur siya or hindi. However, may ara na siya sang, may ara na sang 3 level of occurrence. We have remote, possible, and probable. Familiar ka mo?
Hello, ate.
Yes.
Te.
Sige. Ako na lang matuloy.
Wait lang. Wait.
Ate, Car.
Sige,
Ay,
ikaw
sige.
na. Familiar ka mo sang 3 level of occurrence?
Hindi.
Hindi, ate.
Ang
Hindi,
3 level of occurrence is remote, possible, kag probable. When we say remote,
Ay, oo.
it's 20% more likely not to
Ay, oo,
happen.
ate, Car. Ay, ate, Gwads.
Kung we say possible, 50% less. Kung probable, more than 50% siya.
50%.
So, kung dire, basahon ni Karen mamaya. Ikaw na, Kar.
Sige. So, according to PAS 37 states that a provision shall be recognized as a liability in the financial statements under the following conditions. So, first is the entity has a present obligation, legal or constructive, as a result of past event. So, pag hambal na na provision, may
Karen.
Nagputol-putol naman siya.
Sige.
Kahit nagro-robot ka naman.
Kasi provision, may present obligation siya from past event, legal or constructive. Kung legal, mayroon ka mo sang kontrata nga gipirmahan. Kung constructive, let's say for example, parang naging culture na lang ng business na magharatag sang warranty, that's constructive. Wala siya sang legality. Letter B, it is probable that an outflow of resources embodying economic benefit should be required to settle the obligation. Kabalaan nyo na. The amount of the obligation can be measured reliably. Next. An amount recognized as provision shall be best estimate. So, most probably best estimate is, may araman siya sang in practice daw is more likely may ara gid siya sang best estimate, or kung sa problem may ara gid siya sa given nga best estimate hindi nakatag. So hindi naman na siya, okay lang na siya. So when there is a continuous range of possible outcomes and each point in that range is as likely as any other, the midpoint range. So sa aton nga sa let's say, sa provision, we have 2 ways to compute the rate. Yung first is midpoint, and then second is, wait, tanawin mo na ko dito. Ano ganitong isa? Measure. When we say midpoint, lang siya kanang lower amount plus higher amount, i-divide mo lang sa 2. Amo lang na siya ang midpoint. And then, we have the word this method is also known as statistical method. Karen, ara ka na? Ara si Karen?
Wala daw siya signal siguro.
Wala siya signal. Ipadayon ko na lang, anay.
Ano siya signal? Sige.
Ikaw na lang nag-discuss.
So yun, yung best estimate how to estimate is we have the midpoint and kalimot ko sa isa. Sino maka-remember?
Nung ano, te?
How to
Average. Average at hindi kasali.
average. Kitan mo na sa libro ga.
Wala. Tukot-tukot lang.
Di mo na nakuha.
Kulate. Daw mo man nabit ng upod sang midpoint ate. Average, midpoint, tapos
Tatlo na siya mo.
range. Char.
Ang range, expected value approach pala yung isa. Expected value approach is equal to the sum of all multiplying the probable rate. So, isum up mo lang tanan ng given, tapos may ara lang sang probable rate. Given man ang rate, so i-multiply mo lang siya. So, next. Present value of obligation.
Hello?
Ay, talaga.
I'm back. Sige. Next is the other measurement consideration. So, kanina mga consideration, kumbaga ano na lang siya, hindi siya sang pinagid ka-importante kung when it comes sa pag-measure sa provision. So, number 1 is the present value of obligation. Number 2, reimbursements. Changes in provision. Number 4, use of provision, future operating losses, and onerous contract. So, balanta naman ni siguro tanan kay, di ba, may notes naman ta. So, magbasa
Next,
lang. Next, ate. Apo, ate. So, restructuring. So, according to PAS 37, defines restructuring as a program that is planned and controlled by management and materially changes either the scope of a business of an entity or the manner in which that business is conducted. So, bala nyo naman guro pag ano ang restructuring. So, when it, from the world itself na restructure, kumbaga may binabago ka sa isa ka business. So, ano ibig sabihin sa restructuring. So, events that may qualify as a restructuring include, so next ate please. A, sale or termination of a line of business. So, pag ma-restructure ang isa ka business, pag may ara sang termination, matabo. Next is closure of business location in a region or relocation of business activities from one location to another or relocation of headquarters from one country to another. Then, change in management structure such as elimination of a layer of management or making all functional units autonomous. So, kumbaga, basta restructuring, may ginabago ka lang gid with or either sa marketing sang business mo, sa management, so ma-connect lang siya sa sa accounting. So next is please
Sorry.
ate.
Arat
Okay,
na?
so next is another definition of restructuring is fundamental reorganization of an entity that has a material and significant impact on its operation. So ano naman siya? Next ate. So the recognition for provision for restructuring. So recognition of the provision for restructuring is required because constructive obligation may arise from the decision to restructure. So di ba kagina na ano naman natin ang about sa constructive obligation. So diri sa restructure sa provision for restructuring, so magamit siya. So next is
Sorry. Okay na?
ate, contingent liability. So, according to PAS 37 defines contingent liability in 2 ways. So, first is contingent liability.
Contingent liability is a possible obligation that arises from past event whose existence will be confirmed only by the occurrence and non-occurrence of one or more uncertain future event not wholly within the control of the entity. Naintindihan nyo naman siguro ni? Silo kayo hindi sila eh. Okay. Karen? Wala si Karen. Okay. Next definition is contingent liability is a present obligation that arises from past event but is not recognized because it is not probable that the outflow of resources in the economic benefits will require to settle obligation or the amount of obligation cannot be measured by liability. Meaning to say, ang contingent, Abi, is, when we say contingent, it is measurable but not probable. Yan siya. Kasi, di ba, we have provisions, ay provision kag contingent. Provision siya kung it is measurable and probable. Pero kung measurable lang siya, pero hindi siya contingent, ay kundi siya probable, contingent lang siya. So ang contingent liability shall not be recognized in the financial statement. Rather, necessary disclosed are enough. So basta tandan lang nato nga ang contingent liability disclosed lang siya, hindi siya gina-recognize sa financial statement. The necessary disclosure, ayun na siya. So,
Nasa ano lang,
ha?
sa notes. Nasa
Oo.
notes lang, gano'n notes.
Yes po.
Statement.
Opo. Basta contingent liability, hindi mo gid na siya i-appeal sa imong nga liability. Kasi hindi man siya, 'di ba? Kailangan is in order para ma-recognize mo siya as liability, probable and measurable. Pero kung ang contingent, Abi, is probable siya but not measurable, murag kulang ba? Kasi probable and measurable and man na siya dapat ma-meet mo ang criteria. Pero kung hindi mo ma-meet ang isa sa kanila, consider siya as contingent. So, contingent, disclose lang siya sa note. Yan siya. So, remote contingent liability does not require any disclosure. When we say remote, kung ginamban ko kanina, less likely to happen or mga 20% less lang siya na it will occur. Karen?
Ate?
Ikaw na.
Sige.
Sample.
Sample. Ang question is, what total amount should be accrued as provision on December 31, 2019? So,
Ay, answeran ka na muna eh.
sample.
So,
Tapos na ko after.
2 minutes.
minutes
2 minutes. Sige, sige, go.
What about
Ano tanong?
What total
mag-answer na.
amount should
Kung may
be accrued
mag-answer
as
na, mag-hambal lang ha. Sige. May price.
Ayun.
Tulog taga.
What about today?
Antok. Sino na antok?
Kape.
Nami nga bata ni si Aryan ang habol. Yung kuwan sa saan mo din.
Ano daw? It is over the start. Pila. Pila.
Freelance.
The court of
Go, do.
2.1?
Kulang ate.
What? Ay, mali. Mali. Bright. Ay, mali calculator. 3.1.
Ako, di ko sure, di ko sure.
Sige.
Ako, 2.300,000. Di ko sure,
Sino pa may amount?
Same kami ni Christian amount.
Ikaw, Ate Wada.
Probable man siya.
Probable gid siya, Ate.
Probable nga, di ba? 2.3?
Ikaw, Ninya.
Mali ko.
2.3 answer mo, Ate. 2.3. Sige, si Ninya na lang wala tanta.
2 point. Ate.
2 point? Sabi.
Ulit, sabi.
Ang tama nga. Pila? I-chat.
Ate.
Pila?
Pila answer?
2.3 ate.
Tama ka mo tanan.
Char! Divide kami,
Ah.
no? 2.3.
Oo.
Divide
Ate.
ang 1.6.
Kay probable lang man siya nga 50%. So, i-divide mo
800
siya.
na nga mabaydan niya sa 1.6.
Tapos plus mo ang 1.5 na environmental cost. So, 2.3. Very good.
Char! Dami ganitong may time pressure. Char lang.
Time pressure.
Okay?
So, that's all.
Yun.
Tulusan ako na din.
Sino sunod?
Ako
Bond?
ate. Bonds
Ninya.
payable. Alaga, may langgit na siya ba?
Okay
Char.
lang. Mas maganda gani kay para dito lang. Sa
Oo.
Ate. Dasigan
Magdugay
ko
ka
lang
sa
ate.
problem kay para maano na to. Mas ma-familiar na
Na-challenge siya si Christian.
Char. Di.
Antok na nga ako eh.
Oh my God, di na to notes ko dire.
Antok na ako.
Kape.
Ariga na.
Shot, Christian, shot.
Okay. Pila ni? 30. Sige. Bilisan mo lang ga. Huwag mo na matayin lahat. Importante lang. General term. Ay, general. Go. Adiin na siya.
That's Lalo dula ka, may parehas kami ni Ninya.
Sige na niya.
Diba,
Garobot.
na
Sige, go. Ang signal ko nagbanda sa'yo.
Ken,
Ang screen ko, screen
Hindi mo
Christian
makita.
lang ang hindi ko kita ang screen.
wala. Di ko makitan.
Ay,
Christian,
hambal
basahan
para
na.
dasig.
Sunod na kami dito. Sunod na kami.
Sige, basahan ko na lang.
Ah?
Sige, bonds payable ng gang.
So, loans payable is bond is formal and conditional promise made and sealed to pay a specified sum of money at a determinable future and to make periodic state until the principal paid. So, yung bonds payable is mag-o-occur siya pag limbawa dako ng
Ninya. Nawala na si Ninya. So, nawa si Ninya. Bond.
Bonds.
Ang bond payable, kung minsan kasi ang companies, bakit may bond? Bakit ba nagkakaroon ng bond? So, yung mga malalaking establishment, Tagalog na ko ha, in fairness. Dagko nga mga establishment is, kailangan nila of financial. So, in order for them to increase their finances, they created bonds. Papel lang na siya, kumbaga, ang bonds or a contract, something like that. Parang unconditional promise, di ba? Bawa si Pfizer, kailangan niya financial kailangan niya mag-increase og iyang finances. So mag-create siya og bonds. Then ang bonds na siya, hatag niya sa third party, let's say ang bank. Ang bank ang manage, then ihatag niya na sa mga tao kung sino magbakal sang bonds. 'Di ba? Kaya nga ang debit is cash, then bonds payable ang credit kasi so yung company nangungutang siya sa mga tao through bonds. Yun siya. So we have term bonds, serial bonds, and treasury bonds. So when we say we have different bonds na siya. When we say term bonds, single date lang siya. Ara na si Linya. And then serial bonds is a series na siya. Then series maturity. Ara ba sa libro makita ninyo siya. Basta ang term is single date lang dito. Then ang treasury, Ninya, ikaw na.
Ay, sige ate.
Diri ka
Sa
na
din
ga.
na siya ate. Sa secured and
Unsecured.
So, sa secured and secured bonds, so may arasang mortgage bonds, collateral trust fund, and debenture bonds. So, sa mortgage bonds are bonds secured by a mortgage on real properties. So, if sakali di niya mabayaran yung bonds payable niya, pwede niya mabenta yung property na gi-secure niya for his or her bond payable. So, sa collateral trust fund naman, so secured bond siya kay pwede niya ma-exchange yung shares or bonds niya. So sa debenture bonds naman, hindi siya sang secured bonds kay wala siya sang collateral. So tong mortgage bonds lang kag ang collateral trust bonds lang ang may collateral kag secured.
Okay.
So next ate. So sa registered and bearer bonds, so the registered bonds require siya sang registration of the name of the bondholders in the books of the corporation. So dere gina-require siya nga ma-register ang name. So kung halimbawa ibenta niya kung ibenta niya yung bonds niya, yung old bond certificate is ma-surrender siya sa entity and so yung new bond certificate is issued to the buyer. So magkaroon tong old niya is i-surrender niya to tapos magkaroon sang bago nga bond certificate para sa magbakal sang bond. So sa coupon or bearer bonds naman are unregistered bonds in the sense that the name of the bondholder is not recorded on the entity's books. So wala siya gina-register kag hindi gid sang need ang name. Wala sang name ang arena bond. So next ate.
Basta ang siya coupon, ang coupon bonds blanco na siya, wala say pangalan. Kung sino ang bearer niya, mo na siya ang bayaran sang entity. Kaya coupon or bearer bonds ang nakabutang.
So third type may sang call and bonds convert bond shares of entity. Callable bonds which
Oo, naputol-putol ka ninya.
hello.
Sabi ko sa akin
Naputol
na.
ka.
Hello.
Naputol-putol ka ga.
Ate.
Naputol-putol
Robot?
ka.
Tututod pa na.
Opo.
Yes.
Oo.
Bung pa naghina signal ka. So sa
Sige.
convertible bonds, hello ate, tadayan lang.
Yes, okay na.
So sa convertible bonds are bonds that can be exchanged for shares of the issue. Sa bonds naman are bonds should be called in for prior to the date. Guaranteed naman are bonds issued by other parties to make payment the borrower fails to do. So enough bonds are for high
Robot ka naman ga.
next na lang. Next na lang. So, relation. Wait lang ate, pangilang. Hello?
Giga.
Hello?
Tapuson
So sa ano, so there is sa accounting for issuance of bonds may alasang two approaches, ang memorandum approach and journal entry approach. So sa illustration, so dito lang anay ate. Okay, ulit po. Ay back. So sa illustration, na siya ang ang problem is in January 1, 2020, the entity authorized to issue a 10-year and 12% bonds with a face amount of 5 million, interest payable January 1 and July 1, consisting of 5,000 units of 1 million face amount, 1 peso, 1,000 peso face amount. The bond are sold at face amount to an underwriter. So, may ang memorandum approach isang illustration is sa memorandum approach ginasulat lang ang problem, tapos to record the sale of the bonds at face amount na debit sa cash na 5 million and bonds payable na 5 billion. And next ate. Sa journal approach naman, so gina-record na to record the authorization of the books, debit sa unissued bonds payable na 5 million and authorized bonds payable na 5 million. So to record the sale of the bonds at face amount, so debit ang cash na 5 million and unissued bond payable na 5 million. So, na siya. Next ate. Di na siya man. So, issuance of bonds at premium. If the sales price is more than the face amount of the bonds, if the bonds are said to be sold at a premium. So, if more than the face amount, if ang sales price sang bonds is more than the face amount, so may arasang may premium. Oo, may premium. For example, an entity issued a bonds with face amount of 5 million at 105. The quoted price of 105 means 105% of the face amount of the bonds. Thus, the sales price is 5,250,000. So, yung 250, yan yung magiging premium. So, amo na siya mag-entry, debit cash na 5,250,000 and debit sa bonds payable na 5 million and premium on bonds payable na 250. So, i-times mo lang ng 105% sa 5 million para makuha mo ang premium. So, next ate.
Tama pa niga.
Pwede man ate, ano na lang.
Ito lang naton iban. Kabalo na kung sini.
Oo ate,
ng
stop na lang ate.
discount.
Pwede man sa interest ate, pwede
Effective interest ha. Basta ang ano lang, additional lang ha. Ang when we say discount is mas mataas ang effective rate. Kung nominal, mas mataas ang nominal premium. Diin taga. Dire, problem.
ano na.
Are, problem diga. Niya. Ano ni answeran diga? Ay answeran daw naton ni. Problem.
Ito lang man siya.
What is the net cash flow here? Il-answer nyo.
So, ang question is,
Dalang
Ah,
8%. Wait
net
lang ate.
cash 3.
Oo. I-answeran na mo ninya ha.
Ate.
Ay, 2,000 pala
Oh,
yan. Bastos. Ang galing
2019.
na. Sabi.
Very much.
Isang words the answer ito yung marwana.
Very much.
July.
48.
July.
Wait lang. July.
Come on.
4
70.
4 times 4 divided by 12. Ano ba?
1950.
Wait lang. Huli.
Ilan nyo?
99. 2,000.
Wait lang. Plus 70.
Tama man. Why?
Wait lang. On April 1.
Wait lang. 1 plus
Times.
times.
Oh, tama.
Times 28.
Okay, 1950 sagot ko.
Ate.
1950 ang sagot ko.
Lapit ko.
Ito, Christian, ilan?
Wait lang, te. Times
Ken.
points.
Ken, ikaw, Ken.
Times 3 divided by 12.
Wala na si Ken?
40,000.
Hulog na si Ken?
Ano sagot mo, te?
Wait lang, te.
Ate, ano sagot mo?
1950 po.
Wait ah. 2 million.
Wala man ko kabalo. Ninya pila.
Ano ako? 1970.
1970. Ikaw, Ken.
Tama ba?
Karubot
Wait lang.
1,990 ang answer ko.
1,990. Ikaw, Christian.
Ano,
Wala
wait lang.
ka.
Plus 7.
Times 108.
Minus ba?
Times 3.
Times 4.
Secret.
40. Oh.
8 by 12.
Ninya. Mag 1 minute na lang matapos ni ha. Less than 1 minute.
1,990,000. Yun
Di
din.
mo?
Oh.
Sige, yung
Mm.
answer i-view ko mamaya ha. Basta 1950
sige.
ako.
1970
Anong
ko.
te?
1950 ang answer ko.
Ay, sige, sige.
I-end ko anay ha kayo less than 1 minute na.
Sige
Ay,
te.
sige, ate.
Sige.
Ano? 99?
Hindi ko alam,
Kuman.
yung sagot.